Hi, this is Matt NG from RomatNG.com. If you haven't already, please sign on my YouTube or go to my website and sign on my mailing list to get some daily insights and encouragement and motivation and a little bit of accountability from Matt NG. So I'm the guy who's got to give you a bit of a rant, 2 to 3 minutes, hopefully 2. Because I want to respect your time, and then I'm going to show you my morning workout, which normally consists of a big freaking kettlebell or bodyweight exercise. So, are you obese or fat and feeling shit about your life? That's the title for this vlog. If you are, let me tell you, I understand how you feel, because 3.5 years ago, I was that person. I was about 196 pounds. I had a 36-inch waist, by the way, 196 pounds. That's over 13 and a half stones. I'm 5'7", just a wee lad. And my confidence was just so low that I couldn't get out of bed to work. Sometimes, I admit I had to call in sick. And even worse, there was times where I didn't even call in sick. And yes, I paid the consequences because of that. I just couldn't get out of bed. There was no life in me. And talking to girls was just... I didn't have a girlfriend for 4 or 5 years because of basically how I felt about myself. And I just was hiding behind movies, was eating doner kebabs, burgers, fast foods. There was one time I was so lethargic, but I was hungry. So I called the takeaway just to bring the food, and that was twice in that day. I think what I got was a double cheeseburger and chips, extra chili, and then I got a flipping doner kebab, extra large doner kebab. I just felt utterly shit about my life. And it's very hard because at that time I read all the blogs. Well, I was reading a lot of blogs. I started on personal development, listening to a lot of gurus like Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy. I was listening to preachers, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joyce Meyer, the happy smiley one, what's his name, Joel Osteen. And still, I just felt trapped. I was going to church every week as well. Just had enough energy to go into church and play guitar, because at that time I was on the worship team, and it was just dismal. It was shit. It was absolutely shit. And I felt I couldn't tell anyone because I was so embarrassed. And looking back, I just wanted to cry, but I couldn't cry. I couldn't cry at the time. I'm working on it now. It's been 3.5 years, but I just couldn't express myself. So what I did was just sleep. And I watched TV. I was numbing the pain because I wasn't drinking alcohol. I was numbing it by food. I was numbing it by distracting myself by films, watching the entire Smallville series. So I understood. But my advice for getting out of that shitness is basically, look, you're not the only one that's been there. I've been there, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because I've swam through the shit of it, through the depression, through the fogginess of being fat, obese and miserable. I went to see the doctors. That was one of my breakthroughs. And he says, look, mate, you need to lose a bit of weight. You need to lose a lot of weight. And then I realized I had something else called thalassemia, which means I have a deformed red blood cell, and I needed to have more oxygen there. I wasn't getting much oxygen. I was always hiding in my room, watching TV, Netflix, and downloading movies. It just wasn't good. So what happened was I took the first step. I sought out help. I sought out somebody, a mentor, to help me to move, help me to guide me. I couldn't see the end. Where I am now, which is I'm married to a beautiful woman, very hot, very sexy. My confidence has rose through the roof. I'm a grounded person, and I'm able to take my top off and do a video right now, and I don't know who's going to see it. Maybe 2 people might see it, maybe 1,000 people might see it, but I definitely wasn't in that place 3.5 years ago. And I wake up early in the morning and I do my exercise and then I go to work. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. And my tip is, this video is going longer than I wanted. Find a mentor, give me a shout if you are struggling. Message me on YouTube, probably going to my website, rawmatng.com. Give us a shout and I see if I could help you. But find somebody that you're accountable to, find a mentor, and just start where you are and be honest with yourself. And that's my tip. Okay, I need to do a bit of a workout before I go work. Okay, I got oh my word, sitting there. I've just numbed myself. Oh my word, numb myself. Okay, right, kettlebell, do a bit of swings. Let's do a bit of swings. Oh, I love swings. Helps with the posterior chain on the back. On hand kettlebell swings. And then kettlebell squats. Kettlebell push press. Now I'm going to do 10 burpees. Alright, this is Matt NG from rawmatng.com signing out. Subscribe to my channel, go to my website and sign for my daily tips, accountability tips to keep you healthy and strong and in the right state. Matt NG out.